Hey y'all, it's been Tangela. I'm Tangela.
And I'm Ben.
And today this is us headed to get our vaccine from the COVID-19. And we are a little
I'll use a big word, trepidatious.
trepidatious. Okay, coming from the man with the big words. We are both in the medical field and we are having to get the vaccine basically not only to protect ourselves but to protect our patients, even though we have a lot of
Concerns, fears.
yeah. Hey y'all, it's another day in the life with Ben Tangela. Today we're here to talk about our experience with the COVID-19 vaccine. We both work at a doctor's office and we were given the option to get the vaccine, and we received the Pfizer vaccine. I have lupus. I was diagnosed in 2010, and Ben has COPD. So, Ben, how do you feel like the vaccine had an effect on you as a COPD patient?
Um, well, it didn't really have any effect that I felt, um, other than after the second dose, I had some mild shortness of breath, um, which is nothing compared to what you could have if you got the actual COVID. Um, the aches and pains, I've heard everything from headaches to body aches to fever to you name it. We were lucky we didn't have anything. She had a sore arm, um, but outside of that and my shortness of breath, which only lasted a couple of days, that's all I experienced.
And it really didn't stop you from doing any of your
Mm-mm.
daily activities
Nope.
or anything like that?
No, and when we were first talking about going to get it, we were both really apprehensive.
Yeah,
You know,
very nervous.
I was like, oh gosh, what happens if I get all of these symptoms and side effects and all this? But after we did it, it was nothing.
Right.
So yeah, I'm glad we did it. It not only keeps us safe, but it keeps our family safe. It keeps our friends, our coworkers, everybody. So yeah, I recommend you get it.
For myself, being a lupus patient or even a patient with autoimmune, one of the things that we do worry about is running a fever. I was very scared about that because I don't take any lupus medication except maybe Advil or Tylenol whenever I do have a flare. So that just was like, oh man, I don't really want to spend my whole weekend having a temperature. But I didn't run a temperature. Like he said, the only problem that I had, my arms were really sore with the first and the second shot. And I was a little tired, but as a lupus patient, you're always tired. So we just used common sense and we just took a nap and we kept plenty of fluids in us and just tried to eat kind of light for that weekend. And overall, I think it went excellent. I mean, I really, really, really had gotten myself worked up for no reason at all.
Yeah, it was good to know that we could do this, and it wasn't anything like what we feared it was going to be.
Well, and we want to, stop right here and just say that we know that there are a lot of people who have lost their loved ones. Our hearts and our prayers do go out to you. Because we don't know what you have gone through or what you have been through, but we know that we can continue to do whatever we can to support families who have lost loved ones and just do what we can to try to make our community have a little better understanding of what's going on, because it is so much out there, it is so much in the media until everybody's confused. Nobody really knows what's going on at this point.
Yeah, it's just all over the place. All I'd like to add is wear your mask. If you don't do anything else, wear your mask. If you're out in public, in a store, anywhere that you're in contact with people, wear your mask. Always sanitize your hands. Every time we go into a store, the minute we come out, we sanitize our hands. Don't touch your face and all the usual stuff. But I will add, if you do have like a COPD lupus, high blood pressure, heart trouble, anything, contact your doctor and ask them if you're a good candidate for it.
Yes.
They can tell you what you need.
Especially if you have allergies. That seemed to be one of the biggest key things for most people, is if you have allergies really bad, that is very important that you talk to your doctor about the vaccine, because we understand that that's been where the biggest problem has been. Also, we're going to leave some links below, and these links will take you to the Lupus Foundation of America. There are links for COPD questions from the CDC. There's also going to be a link for the Alzheimer's Association, because there are a lot of Alzheimer's patients and dementia patients that are needing to get this vaccine, and their family members are really struggling with what to do and whether they should or not. So down below, just go ahead and click on those if you have any questions. We also have a bonus feature here on this today, which actually talks about dementia and getting the COVID vaccine, and there will be as well down below a link if you need or you have any questions.
Yeah. And all I can say at this point is just be safe. Definitely get vaccinated if you can. Do us all a favor, wear a mask, sanitize your hands, and just live your life in a way that you can be happy with yourself, but you're also being safe for everybody else.
And we really stress that, because I think the misconception here is that people that are getting the vaccine feel like, oh, I don't have to wear my mask anymore. I don't But you still do, because the vaccines, I know the Pfizer one is only 95% effective, and that means you still can get it. It just means that hopefully it won't be so dramatic. So, still keep your distance and do all those things that you've been hearing, the social all these things that we have gotten tired of hearing. But it is working, and we just need to continue to remember to do those things. So, if life lasts, we will see you next time. Hey y'all, it's been Tangela. I'm Tangela.
I'm Sue.
That's Sue, my mother. So it's already been a beautiful day. My other half of Ben Tangela, he's on another assignment this morning, so I'm hanging out with my mom, taking her to get her vaccine shot today. And I must say, I am totally impressed with Caswell County Health Department. They have done an excellent job of keeping things organized. We were in and out, and I am just very, very happy that we were able to get in and get her vaccine without any problems, and I'm just really impressed. So shout out to Caswell Health Department. And if you have any family members, please go with them and help them to get the vaccine and show them what they need to do, especially with the sign-up process, because that can be very overwhelming for some of our older adults. So if you know anyone in your community or your church, just ask. Even if they have children or other family members, just ask. If you can take them for a ride or drive them, just put yourself out there to help someone save another life.